Hi, it's Therese from Lostinpaper, back with another Topical Tuesdays video for AnnaBelle Stamps. Today I'm going to share with you a very easy technique, and it's embossing with dies. First I'm going to start with a little bit of stamping, and I have some Basil Turquoise Mist cut 12.5 by 8.5, and using this All Things Grow set, some of the reeds here. And the colour I'm going to stamp with, I'm going to use a couple of Memento colours, London Fog and Grey Flannel as well. I'll just start with some London Fog. Use some grey flannel, it's just a bit darker. Okay, I've got a sentiment that I want to stamp from Fanciful Flourishes called Thinking of You. So just to get that straight, I'll use my grid mat and my viscous stamp press. I'll use the compact one, so just make sure my lines are straight on the grid mat. And I'm going to use the darker colour, the grey flannel, for this sentiment. And then just use the grid lines on my stamp press to make sure that it's straight. Next I'm going to do some embossing with dies, so I'll be right back once I get my big shot set up. Okay, I'm back, and I'm going to use this awesome new border die called Borders 1 from AnnaBelle Stamps. They're now making their own dies, and there's some really cute designs, so you should go and take a look. I'm going to use this border die and line it up where I want it on the stamp, and I'm going to use some tape to hold it in place and make sure that it's exactly where I want. So I've got some painter's tape here, which is a low tack tape. I'll just stick that onto the card. So just want to make sure my card's straight. My die is straight as well. So the sandwich that you use on a big shot for embossing dies is tab 1, plate, and then you have the die with the cutting side up and the paper facing downwards. Then use your rubber mat and top plate, and then just roll it through. I'll just take the tape off, show you how that looks. And I'm going to do some more embossing with dies and show you the finished panel for the card. So I have some Basil Cinder cardstock. Finished size is 14 by 10.5. It's a top fold card, and I'm just going to mount my panel on the front here. I think I'll round the corners with my We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper, just use the 1/8, which is just a really subtle corner. It's quite retro actually. So, and we'll just do the same on the card base as well. I have some Express It mounting foam, so apply some to the back of the card. And attach the panel to the card base, the card front. Next I have my Martha Stewart's classic 3-in-1 butterfly punch, and I'm using some basil cinder cardstock, and then the classic butterfly punch from Martha Stewart as well. Which is just bigger than the other butterfly, same shape though. And I'll attach these with some glue dots. And finally work out a bit of bling. I thought I might use some silver sprinkles. I'll attach the sprinkles with just a little spot of glue. And we'll be done. So this is just another way to get more out of the dies that you own, and the possibilities are endless. So I'd love to see what you can create, and don't forget to link it at Stamp Embellish Create in the gallery and use the tag TT039. So I hope you've had some fun today. You can find all these products at AnnaBelle Stamps, or I'll even have links at the page for Topical Tuesdays in the Stamp Embellish Create Ning House. Thanks for watching.